What is it? It's a camera. Can you see yourself on it?
Making a video.
So I had help with the customary level checking, and well, at this point I wasn't aware of the problems that I was going to have technically. We knew there was going to be issues possibly with the boat, but well, here we are just setting off now from the marina, and the picture you've just seen of Eliza helping me check the water levels, I've just recovered that from Facebook, because what I've done, I put a micro SD card in my new Samsung, and I did quite a few videos with it over the week and took quite a lot of pictures with it, because it's dead easy to do, isn't it? You just whip it out of your pocket and there you go. Well, when I came to have a look for them, they'd disappeared. So I've been online checking for how you recover stuff, and it sounds like it's a common thing. And I found this thing called Disc Digger. So while we was at the Fur and Feathers later on in the week, I tried to recover a few, and it seemed to recover a few with the files to my phone, but only a couple. So I've just downloaded that one and a few others that I'd uploaded off Facebook, because I've got this Disc Digger now going on an SD card that's into micro SD adapter on the laptop downstairs, and it's on 1%, and it's been going for about an hour and a half, and it hasn't recovered any files yet. So I think there's got to be quite a lot of footage off the mobile that's missing, and photographs. But anyway, I've still got loads more, because oh dear. Well, I set off. The plan was I'll tell you later about the power issues and the privacy issues. That comes later on. But the footage is only an issue because there's that much of it. The intention was I was going to have three cameras on top, one facing forward, one to the port side and one to starboard. Well, I thought that's going to be too much. Originally I was going to have one on the bike like I have done before, but it's just, you have to set it with Wi-Fi, and sometimes it's hit and miss, and then I thought, no, that's too much footage. So what I'm going to do is I'll have one facing forward like this, and I'll just use one and swap it over. If we're coming to something on the port side that I'd like to see, I'll put it on that side and swap it over, but so on and so forth. Well, I could have sworn I had it going at this point, but can I find footage for it? No. The footage from that camera starts round about Fleet Dyke, I think, something like that. So I don't know what I've done. I've either lost the SD card, or I just didn't put it on top of the boat until we got going. Not too sure why, but anyway. So yeah, so here we are now. We're just coming out of the marina onto the Bure, and our destination is Fleet Dyke. We was going to go to Thorndyke, but we changed our mind because we knew it was going to be busy. So to go all the way to Thorndyke to find out it's full would mean us looking for moorings elsewhere. And there's always South Walsham in the Broad, but I didn't really want to do that because I wanted to do some fishing. And if you're fishing from the front of the boat, well, I don't like fishing from the front of this boat for a start. So anyway, we decided Fleet Dyke, and me videoing throughout the week did not go according to my original plans, because I couldn't get the camcorder, my main camcorder, on the side where I normally have it. I had to put it near the sink, and I do apologise for that later on as well. But yeah, so my plans changed, because it was supposed to be originally me and Christine, but then we had Kim, Sam and Eliza join us. So things had to change. I have plans on doing, I was going to do a lot of fishing, a bit of walking, a little bit of drinking. So we had to adjust it, obviously, and go with the flow. But there is just one more thing to let you know about before I put a little bit of music on for the rest of this little journey, and that's the format of the videos. I have been asking my subscribers what they prefer, and it's a bit of a mixed response really, but the general consensus of opinion is between 30 and 45 minutes, so I'm going to try and do that. So it'll be like episode 1, episode 2, so I have no idea at this stage, because I've only just put day ones together. Well, I haven't even done that, I'm only up to this part at the moment, and so I've got the rest of the footage to add on to this. So I've no idea how long this is going to last. So 30 to 45 minutes will be episode 1. So episode 2 could be still on today. Could be still on the first day. But then again, it could be today and part of tomorrow. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say there. So it's not going to be like I normally do, day 1, day 2, and so on and so forth. It's just will be episodes. So yeah, I'm sure you understand that. Right, let's crack on. Testing, testing, toss spotting camera. Do you mean you're all fat? Should have come back when you've had the baby then? What are you hiding for? Because you're all ugly?
Take your pom-pom for a walk, will you?
Your pom-pom? You know, you can't get the staff, can you? That's not a pom-pom, is it? Right, anyway, it turned out nice, hasn't it? I was fishing. Think about it, are we switched on here? I don't know. I was fishing and I brought my stuff in because it absolutely lashed it down. But, see, that's not supposed to be what's happening, is it? You're not supposed to go across ladders like that, but anyway. Right, so, here we are. Day one. Doesn't look right, does it? Someone's pissed there. Besides me.
Not you though, is it?
Something's not right there. I'll have to get the level on that.
I'm just going to leave it point in the back of my head, yeah.
I'll turn
Do you want them both then?
No.
You know, we should take that and finish that now. We can come back and that'll be even warmer, won't it?
I thought you were putting that in the fridge.
Oh, an open car in the fridge, it'll be flat. I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, you drink it.
I don't normally drink that fast. No one had a stomachache yesterday. Right, thank you. Anyway, potentially good sunset coming up. So anyway, where was I? Well, let's go for a walk.
It seems you don't like any boys.
Yeah.
Any boys' names, you've got to come up with something. Mark.
What are you doing going through the Bible? Do you know what the Bible is?
Yeah. I'm actually quite into debating the Bible if you want to talk about it.
What, like as if God actually exists?
It obviously doesn't though, does it? It's just a big long line of Chinese whispers. I was a book.
Chinese? Why Chinese?
300 years after a man died about a man that lived 300 years ago. I'll write a story if you want me to write a story.
Jesus.
300 years ago. Yeah, so... Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Right, let's do one. Anyway, so what was I saying? Which way am I going? Let's go for a walk. Anyway, you see that there's been a few people come up, obviously because it's late and people are getting the boats at various times. Well, it absolutely lashed it down before. We had some thunder and lightning, and we're not talking boats there. And I was fishing at the back of our boat, and I'm catching a few. Oh, it's started to rain again now. That's just typical. I don't know where they're not coming from because it doesn't like it can't last long. That. Anyway, I caught a few skimmers and the tiniest roach you've ever seen on a worm. The worm was twice the size of the roach. And yeah, it's been a bit weird this morning. Right, so let's start off from this morning. My God. Well, you've probably already seen if I used the footage from my mobile. My minibus were full. Weren't much room for anything else in there. Somehow me and Sam went down and checked the water levels, and by the time we got back, most of it had disappeared. I don't know where it goes. It's like the TARDIS, that boat. So, that's swimming over there. Oh, it's so peaceful now here, it's lovely. Well, let's get back to that. Look at that view, gorgeous. Where was I? Right, so, just hang on. Opening that can of sweet corn for tomorrow. So, right, what happened was, Silver Cloud has been having problems with the inverter tripping out. You just put the telly on, it trips out. Things like that, so not good. It's been going on for a long, well, quite a long time, too long really. So they're trying to get it sorted out, but not having much luck. So we expected power issues, so we have got a couple of mornings booked. Tomorrow we're off to Walton Broad, hopefully, with electric, and then the day after Beccles. But we always stop off halfway down, 2 hours into our journey. Ivy Farms at Swineshead, and it's a lovely place. Anyway, I don't know why I'm showing you that. I mean, should be looking at me really, shouldn't you? Because I'm such good looking, but yeah, at Swineshead. So what happened was, we'd gone in for our breakfast, and I had said, it's got me a bit of a pain because there's 5 of us, it's going to take at least an hour. So half an hour in, electric goes. We haven't even put our order in. Electric goes. So about 20 minutes later they come around and say it's going to be an hour. Oh yeah, well that's good. That's good. When we knew that we could get the boat early anyway, because the people that was on yesterday had gone home yesterday. So that cheered me up. So then it was get back in the car. So power issues. So straight away power issues. I'm thinking, oh, it's got to be a power weekend, isn't it? So we're on the boat. Christine turns the telly on. 2 minutes later it goes off. So we try a new cable, a new extension lead. With my phone plugged in, it seems to work. Put something else in, it seems to work, and then all of a sudden it goes off. So there's me thinking I'd fixed it, and no chance. Anyway, let's go for a walk. Let's see what's going on down here. And this is when the privacy issue started, and more technical problems. Now the mesh you can see there, the guys did say they clean up in the morning. That's nothing to do with me. That don't bother me. And these were the guys who had issues. Well, one of them had issue with the privacy. So I've cut all that footage out. I had a good chat with him at first. Well, I thought I did, because all this footage you see now, the mic wasn't working. I think when I'd moved from the side of the boat to go for a walk, I think I'd dislodged the mic, so oblivious to me, there's no sound. So those guys on the boat, they were okay, most of them. Well, in fact, the guy who in the end saw his ass, he was alright at first. Anyway, I don't know. I explain more about that tomorrow, I think, first thing in the morning. But there's a few shots here and some lovely sunset. And like I say, I was oblivious to this, and I hadn't at this point realised that the mic wasn't working. So this clip here, which I will not keep this running, obviously you don't want to look at my ugly mug, but it was 8 minutes long. So I must have been a fountain of knowledge. I don't know what I was doing. I'm trying to show you the sunset, I think. So like I say, I was oblivious to the fact that there was a privacy problem that came after this. When I realised that the sound wasn't on, I went back to the boat and said to the guys, listen, it wasn't on. And that's when this guy saw his bum. Anyway, that's beside the point. So we're coming up now here to what we're on, 25 minutes. So I think I'll just wind this one down a little bit now, because if I start on tomorrow's, it won't make any sense just to show the bit in the morning. So I'll just show you this sunset now. I think that's all I'm doing here basically. Well, I'll show you my obviously gorgeous face. And yeah, tomorrow we have a long cruise down to Oulton Broad with a stop off at St Olives, and that proved a little bit of a challenge as well. So there's more stuff to come in tomorrow, quite a bit. The bell in, bit of a problem with the order. Now I'll leave you with this lovely sunset, and if you haven't already, get subscribed, because you don't want to miss out on these artistic no, I won't go there. Yeah, some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it's ugly. Anyway, there we are.